Squeamish means you won't wear filthy clothing. I don't wear filthy clothing, period, because you get infections if you get injured in a filthy clothing-wearing body part. You know what? No weaknesses. Unless there's something really calling out to you.
What's forgetful?
Your skills will erode.
They erode quicker?
Though skill rust is currently off by default, so it basically means...
free points.
like you'll forget terrain and such.
Oh.
Like if you haven't been to a place long enough, you just don't remember its default terrain. It doesn't really matter. What? Oh, it's worth... taking it for 3 points would be kind of cheating since skill rust is off. Unless it turns skill rust on, in which case, avoid it like the plague.
Fast metabolism, I'm guessing, means you're hungry quicker.
Yes, and you recover stamina slightly quicker also. That being said, though I have it for a vein typically, hunger is one of my 3 big fears.
And what's high... What was the one?
High thirst.
No. I was looking at... hates books. I don't like that thing.
It means
glass
that
jaw probably means that your bones break easy.
No, it means that your head has 20% lower hit points. Only specifically your head.
What's disorganized?
You carry 40% less volume because you're not as good at organizing your equipment. Volume is a much bigger restriction than weight.
I'm guessing chemical imbalance is the morale thing again.
Just basically, randomly you'll get like slightly hotter, cooler, hungrier, sleepier, less so.
So it's risky.
It can be annoying, and occasionally you'll just get a tiny bit of pain. It's more it doesn't do much other than just be annoying. Let's see, which was the really, really, really bad one? Oh yeah, fragile. You have 70% less hit points.
75.
75. Basically, you die. It's only worth 8 points. I mean, the most points you...
jittery?
Under stress or under stimulants, occasionally get the shakes status effect, which lowers your dexterity considerably.
Narcoleptic means you probably have you fall asleep randomly.
I have never.
Very dangerous.
That's a new one. You randomly fall asleep without any reason.
Yeah,
and
it's only worth 3.
And I believe that when it happens, you cannot be woken up early by just distracting.
It's only worth 3.
Maybe it just never happens. Almost never.
And I'm guessing that nearsighted is only negative because all these are only negative, right?
You are guaranteed to start with a pair of glasses that rectifies it, but if your glasses get damaged, you're in trouble. Yeah, the drawbacks, they're mostly negative. Almost all of them are. Because again, fast metabolism does increase your stamina recovery. And I've found that genetic downward spiral...
Does Yvain usually have squeamish?
Yes. Which means, yeah, not just is wearing... Normally, wearing filthy clothes is risky, but if you're squeamish, your character will refuse to do it at all.
Oh.
Filthy clothes is generally only found on zombies.
I'm guessing that,
Genetic downward spiral actually can have perks because some mutations that are flagged as negative can have a positive perk.
I'm guessing that, pretty much anything involving a food intolerance is very, very bad.
Not necessarily. It just means you generally will suffer a morale penalty when eating it.
Oh, penalty. Okay, I thought it, like, you wouldn't eat that type of food.
No, that is specifically the herbivore and carnivore mutations.
Oh.
Like, grain intolerance means, yeah, it's possible for you to eat them, but you will suffer morale penalties due to nausea.
I see. What's albino?
You sunburn very easily, and it means basically in bright sun you take tiny amounts of damage.
So that's...
Without an umbrella or stuff.
So that can be really bad.
I think so.
You don't take drugs anyway, so wouldn't addictive personality be decently okay?
Right, though you might accidentally get addicted to caffeine, because I will drink sodas for quenching.
How bad is caffeine addiction?
I've never seen it happen.
Oh.
But I've also never taken addictive personality. Mood swings, I think, means your morale will randomly just
tank
move.
or rise really high.
Yeah, for no reason.
Um,
Hoarder. Oh, that's a weird one. You suffer morale penalties for carrying
not enough stuff.
less than your maximum. Xanax can help control this anxiety. Sleepy means you have to sleep
I'm
more.
guessing strong scent is negative reaction to NPCs to begin with.
No. It's not offensive to humans, but animals that track you by scent will do so more easily.
Is that usually a problem for you?
No.
Well, then maybe because he's a workouty guy, he's
he's
smelly
stinky.
because he smells like sweat a lot.
Alright, he's stinky.
He's a stinky boy.
But he's not... Well, it can upgrade to smelly, which actually does bother humans.
Oh, there's tears on it?
Yeah, some mutations can stem from traits. Like fast metabolism can upgrade to very fast metabolism, and
which is kind of really scary, I'm
and
guessing.
Sometimes Evane, due to her automatic mutates, ends up with extreme metabolism, where I think you require 3 times the normal amount of food, and that is kind of concerning.
Kind of concerning?
But you have basically infinite stamina. Well, yes, because hunger is one of my big concerns.
It's kind of concerning.
It's scary. It is scary.
It sounds very concerning.
Languorous means you have less stamina.
I'm gonna guess weak stomach means that eating bad food makes you react worse.
You're more likely to throw up if something would cause you to throw up. Like, if you drink questionable water, you're more likely to throw up. If you're nauseous, you're more likely to throw up. It won't make you throw up if you wouldn't otherwise, though it can upgrade into mutations where you will just sometimes randomly nausea.
Which I'm guessing nausea also affects your hunger.
I mean, yes, if you it'll basically remove the benefits of anything you've recently eaten.
What's languorous?
You have less stamina, which doesn't make sense for parkour man. Stamina basically affects how long you can fight or run or sprint. Lightweight affects how much drugs makes drugs affect you more.
I feel like lightweight might make some sense though, because he's probably pretty skinny.
Yeah, except for the negative effects of drugs and alcohol more, so we just won't be a drug boy.
Which you tend not to be anyway.
Correct.
But it's a character trait, it's not a...
Insomniac works like it does in real life. You don't need to sleep any less. It's just harder to actually sleep.
Yeah.
Which sounds really annoying.
Because I'm guessing sleep is a problem for you sometimes.
No. But it's slightly annoying. I mean, no, generally, if you can get you have a bed, you can sleep. And you can be in a dark area. But with Insomniac, I'm not sure how much trouble that'll cause. Why is it called Imperceptive Healer?
You recover barely any health through sleeping.
And sleeping is how you recover is the main way of recovering health. That sounds very bad. 8 points! Good God!
So it shows that it's very bad.
Heavy sleeper means noises.
Is 8 points the most anything has?
No, downward genetic spiral is 12 points, which is... You cannot have more than 12 points through these. If you have negative genetic downward spiral, that is your only flaw.
Oh.
Animal discord means animals don't like you.
And what's bad temper again?
Your morale is just generally
shifts.
lower.
Oh.
Clumsy means you make more noise when walking and doesn't make sense for a parkour man.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I was like, yeah, he wouldn't be clumsy.
Narcoleptic
I think
parkour
that's
sounds...
probably it.
Alright. His stats, then. We currently have 3 points. We can lower a stat to get more points. Strength affects your...
We want dexterity higher. Are
affects
there
your-
ways to benefit from combat without strength?
Ranged weapons.
Okay, and they're the only dexterity-based weapons?
Well, your dexterity will affect all combat.
That's what I'm saying. Higher dexterity can compensate for lower strength.
I mean, your strength will dictate your hit points, your overall health, and yes, your melee power, damage. higher dexterity will make you hit better. Strength will make you hit harder.
But it also doesn't make sense to drop his strength.
Intelligence affects how quickly you read and how well you craft.
Which is what you're trying to learn to do, so we don't want to tank that too bad.
Perception affects your aim, and it also detecting nearby traps.
I want perception to be at least a little higher. Is that our only other point?
Yes.
That makes sense then.
Alright, so we have no points for skills. We are a martial artist with no unarmed skill. We know karate, but have no unarmed skill.
Wait, martial arts doesn't give you unarmed skill, but dodging is...
Well, we're not a martial arts is a perk. We chose a background that gives us dodging. So we know karate, we just don't know how to use it. I think we might need to lower something.
Yeah. Lower the dexterity by 1 to give us
a point in unarmed.
Yeah.
We don't have any melee, but we'll learn it by
using melee.
But it's just ridiculous to have no unarmed if we're a karate man.
Yeah.
Are we a man or a lady?
We're a man. We've been talking as if it's a man the whole time.
Alright, I'll save this template as parkour karate man.
Sounds like a good name.
What's his name? It's not Granddad.
His name wasn't Parkour Karate Man.
No, that's his profession. Oh, I see. A dodging of 4. I think that means he put like 3 points into dodging.
Oh.
That's not how many points ranks he took it. Because 1 rank in unarmed gave us a skill of 2.
So...
The huge perks aren't quite as huge as they seemed, but I'm sure they're still worth something.
You come up with a name. I'm
All right,
bad at names.
Joe.
Name is one of the things I have
Karate Joe.
trouble.
I guess so. That works. Or Knuckle Joe.
Oh, yeah, let's see. There's karate. It focuses on rapid, precise attacks, blocks, and fluid movement. A successful hit allows an extra dodge. Judo's about throwing. Aikido is about defensive throws. Tai Chi is about perception-based defense. And Taekwondo
is kicks-based. Does not benefit from wielded weapons.
Well, none of these do. It blocks extra damage dependent on your strength. So let's go karate.
Yeah. Karate.
Which is just about punching people. Please wait as we build your world. Alright, this is Karate Joe. Oh, we also know brawling because of our unarmed skill. Look, there's a friend.
Is it a bad friend or is it a
Marcellus Lombardo is his name. Let's talk to him.
Sure.
Well, I guess it's just us. Well, what should we do now? I suppose getting a car and running should be up and running should be really useful if we have to disappear quickly from here. Well, that's all on you because I don't know how to car.
Not once.
Okay. We don't know how to drive even.
Oh yeah, that would be its own skill, I'm guessing.
Any tips? If you're going to be playing with Molotov cocktails around a gas station, just be sure you're a long way from the pumps. Well, thanks! I mean, I knew that already. Can I do anything for you? Oh, you can give us a quest. I have another job for you. Want to hear it?
Another job? I didn't know you had one to begin with.
Does our flag still yet wave? We're better, but not yet out of the fight. We need the old colors.
So you need to find a American flag?
Yes. You want to do it?
Sure, why not?
I'll do it. Hell yeah. Find me one of those big ol' American flags. Any advice? I want advice. I don't know where. Find a large federal building or school. They must have one.
Are both of those scary places to be? The school, I know you said lowers your morale.
If they have a lot of people near them, yes, they're scary. Do we want to invite him to travel with us? We'll have to keep him fed, which could be a problem. But he can fight.
Is it worth it to you?
I don't wanna.
Then don't.
Well, bye.
You can be a lone wolf.
Let's see. What equipment can we build? We don't need to build a weapon since we're Karate Joe. All right, let's see what's nearby. The town of Georgia. Oh, that's not a good sign.
What, the town's called Georgia?
There's an anthill over here.